Yeah, what's poppin'? It's your boy Smirrack. You already know, from the soul. Ayan Haseyo. Shout out to my brother Tiger, you know what I'm saying? You already know, support my bro Tiger, cause he official. You know what I'm saying? He my Korean brother. He always supported me. So casamida on that, you know what I'm saying? You already know. We on R&T, real nigga time. You already know you can't copy respect. Smirrack.
Hey yo, Ice-T in the building out here in Jersey at this battle rap situation, representing from the soul, alright?
Yo, man, shout out to the bro, man, Tiger, man.
Wolf.
Up personally, man.
Know it.
Two halves, man.
Yeah.
Nigga, whole, man, got to be from the soul. That's what I know. That's something God love, man. So, yeah. That's the only way it can be done, man. It should be done, hear me? From the soul, you hear me?
What's up? This is Mel coming live from the suburbs of Shaolin. Y'all already know. Shout out to Tiger, and the show is From the Soul. Right.
Yo, we here from the soul, baby. My nigga Tiger got it. Yeah!
Yo. Oh, man. We got a motherfucking BX legend right here. Yo, Haddy Racks.
Yo,
what's good? What's
chilling,
poppin',
man.
big?
Checking out the scenery, the views.
What's
the word, bro?
What's good, big dog?
Feeling good, man. You know we got that trench talk out right now.
No,
That trench talk hitting.
You know, before that though, right? Like I want to kind of like go back to shit. Like, where you from?
I'm from the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx, New York, but I represent New York City as a whole.
What part of the Bronx?
So I was born on the west side of the Bronx. I was born on University Avenue. That's like the High Bridge area, where a lot of people call it High Bridge now.
Right.
But that's where I'm from originally. Then I moved over to Gleason and Pugsley, the east side of the Bronx. So, but I've been all around the Bronx all my life. South Bronx,
right,
all over the Bronx.
Right. And like what? And how did you get that name, Haddy Racks?
So I'm Muslim. So the name Haddy come from in Islam. Haddy mean God, like to God. You know what I'm saying? And racks, we already know what racks mean. So, you know, I always looked at it like I could be the person. I always been a person to look out for my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Even some of our peoples that be lost and all fucked up, I always try to help niggas and give certain people direction when I see a nigga slipping, or try to guide them in the right way. You know what I'm saying? So musically, we want to be able to guide people to the racks, to the money. That's what it's all about anyway. It's about getting some money. Feel me?
Right. And then, like, you know, like when you start rapping and all that, like
I started rapping when I was a kid, but I started creating a buzz in the last like 5 years. Maybe like the last 5-6 years. I started really creating a buzz throughout my neighborhood. People always knew me throughout the streets, especially in the Bronx and in Harlem. People always knew me, but musically when I started. The Bronx and Harlem is like cousins. It's like it's like how you know Queens and Brooklyn, BQE.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Bronx and Harlem is
they're kind of connected. The bridges.
It's like connected. Like you could literally walk 5 minutes over a bridge and be on either side of Bronx or Harlem. Yeah. So you know we all got family. Bronx people got family in Harlem. Harlem people got family in the Bronx. Just hangout spots, but they always knew me in those two boroughs, and then when I started doing music, it just started to really stick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then, you know, like, so like, who was you listening to when you was coming up and shit? What was your influence?
My influences when I was coming up was the Locks.
Yeah.
Beanie Siegel. Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Nas.
So really like
Dipset, you know, the golden era of music.
Right. And then, like you said, you know, you got that project out, Trench Talk too. You know, like, you know, you had Jim Jones, I Am Who I Am.
Mm-hmm.
That shit go crazy. Like.
I Am Who I Am is special, yo. Niggas, yeah, they love that record.
You know, but you know what's crazy though? Like,
what?
I felt like you I heard you years ago, but then I'm like, yo, you kind of like fell back, like I felt like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what it is when you doing music, it's when you doing music, you gotta pick a choice. You gonna do music or you gonna do other things, and if you not sure what you gonna do, you can't do music without giving it your all. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say I wasn't giving it my all, but I wasn't giving it as much as I'm giving it now. Right. So when I decided that this is the only thing that I want to do now, is just make music, things started to work more. Like, I literally just started, you know what I'm saying, putting my all into it, where it's like, you know, your focus is just this. And when I started doing that, and then another thing that I had to do was, a lot of time you got to shake off the bad energy. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of bad energy on me. When I got that shit up off me and I got focused, everything started to work out.
Kind of like elaborate the bad energy. Like, what was the bad energy?
Bad energy could
like
be
for you, like, you know what I'm saying? For me, like for you, like, because everybody has, like, you know, has that thing. So it's like, what was your bad energy that you kind of like got rid of?
Bad energy could be a person, it could be people, it could be a place. I just got rid of whatever was in my way. And at some point I was in my own way. And sometimes you gotta sure. Look at yourself and be like, nigga, you in the way. You gotta get out the way.
Right. You be your
you know what I'm saying? You be in your own way, you be your worst enemy. So for me, I had to really just change certain things in my life, like certain people that I would hang around, certain places I would hang around. I had to get away from it. Some things that I love that wasn't good for me, I had to fall back from it. It's like fasting. It's like taking it's like when you fast, like it's almost like fasting. You gotta deprive yourself of certain things for a better cause. You know what I'm saying? So I feel good now, man. I did that. As soon as I smartened up, started working, put together Trench Talk, and then everything just started going.
Yeah, how'd you get in that track with Jim Jones too? Like, how'd you do that? Like,
Capo, I mean, I've been messing with Jim for years. You know what I'm saying? So Jim has always been like someone that I looked up to musically and just overall as a person.
He's getting better and better too.
Jim is ready for war.
Oh,
that nigga
God.
Ready for war. Y'all ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to Jim, man.
Yeah, shout out to Capo, man.
He got the Lobby Boys. He got
ready.
this. He got like such. You know what I mean?
That nigga Capo ready. But yeah, so you know, that's how. Once we got into that, we started putting a project together, and then Jim had brought something to the table, a situation with Empire, Vamp Life / Empire, and it all just made sense. So we put the album together, and the album is doing good for the first 3 days. It's been out 4 days now. I think we had.
Okay. And you know, my favorite track on that album is Street
Scriptures, yeah.
Oh, like, and then you had those lines like, they have you up in the mountain so far you can't even get service. You know, Street Scriptures was such a real record for me because my man, shout out to my man Briss, Free Briss. My man Briss, he had I said in the song, I said, son, the judge gave him a sentence right after his baby shower. And that was like real. Like, my man literally had a baby shower, and then the next morning he got sentenced to do 10 years that same day. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So like, that whole record was just real, man. Like, the video to it is even crazier. Oh, you got the video?
Yeah, the video to it is real cinematic.
Oh,
the video is crazy.
And I was, you know, I was listening to your old shit too, you know?
Yeah, like what? What you want?
And I want to ask you, you had like a thing where you took a shot at Ross.
At Ross?
And French.
Yeah, what I said?
You said that Ross didn't reach out. You hit him up, he didn't answer. And you said French lied.
So, all right, so
I want you to elaborate on it.
So with
because
Ross,
I'm listening, yo.
Yeah, I like that you let us. So with Ross, that wasn't a shot at Ross. Ross is Ross. You know what I'm saying? You can't take a shot at Ross. Ross is like a great dude. He was just more of just a name to describe a scenario. Like, for an artist who's, let's say you got an artist. So let's say you got an artist, right, from right here in this building, and he's like really dope and he believes in himself, and what artists will do sometimes is they'll reach out to bigger artists who got bigger platforms.
Right.
So when they reach out to them, it's not a shot. It's like, It's like me. I get people that reach out to me, and I don't reach back out to them. Sometimes I don't even see it.
Right.
So, but I know on the other end, a nigga be like, man, I didn't hit this nigga Haddy. This nigga ain't even view my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told this nigga to check my album out. This nigga ain't even check my shit out.
Right.
So it's not a shot. It just shows the frustration from an artist that's trying to get on.
But, okay, but you did say
so
his
that could have
name.
been any name.
Okay.
It could have been any
But you
name.
said his name. So
Yeah, I just said his name because it fit the rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Ross is like, we connected to the same people for one. Shout out to my man Jeter. Shout out to, at one point I was going after that album dropped, I was having talks with Maybach Music.
Oh shit.
So yeah, like that was never a shot about Ross. Ross is definitely, you know, we could never take a shot at a nigga that's in the lane that you want to be in, and not only is he in the lane, he sending the elevator back down, putting a lot of other people in position to, you know what I'm saying, to do what they do. So it's definitely not a shot at Ross. What it is just basically using him as a character in that line, in that particular line. Like I gave Haddy Racks, you know what I'm saying? I told Haddy Racks to check he ain't even view my shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't a shot. That shit is shit you smoking there. Word.